My name is Dawn Campbell. I'm the Business Director at the IAPC&M. And today I'd like to introduce to the lovely Lisa McMurtry. She's a master coach and mentor accredited by the IAPC&M, and she's also the founder of her level 6 course that we've accredited, Becoming 360. So I love to do these little YouTube videos so that students who are inquiring about courses can get to hear and meet the founder behind the program and get a sense of your philosophy and energy and what the content of the course is. So welcome, Lisa. Thank you for sharing your time with us today.
Thank you.
We'd love to know more, firstly, about why 360. What's the title about?
Becoming 360 is about finding yourself again. And we felt that was an incredible name for our training program. Our training program was put together in the way that we found ourselves as individuals, myself and Joe, my business partner, but also then how we then supported our own clients within our own coaching businesses. And a common word that always came through was, it feels like I've gone 360. It feels like I've found myself again. And that's really the heart of the work that we do. We're very heart-centered within our approach, both individually within our coaching businesses and within our training program. And Becoming 360 really is about helping somebody find themselves again through the incredible journey of working with a coach and really working on themselves.
Okay, yeah, I get that now. And why was having your course accredited important for you to have it accredited, Lisa?
I think it was to do with the standards. We're very passionate about the coaching industry, and we're very passionate about improving standards within the coaching industry. And we wanted to put together a training program that left people who worked with us feeling like they have the knowledge and the skills to go out there and be a part of the incredible industry that is coaching, but also have the confidence and competence that they know what they're doing and they can hold space for others, and they can really take people on that life journey when we work with a life coach. So for me, by going through the process of accrediting the program with yourselves was our way of ensuring that we're of a high standard too. You know, what we want to put out there in the marketplace is a standard of delivery that is high, that is going to have an impact on somebody else, that they can go out there and help people. And that's our way then of helping more people to help more people, which is one of our philosophies.
Yeah, that ripple effect. And how important do you think it is to the student to know that your course is accredited? I mean, I can understand why you would want to become accredited, but do your students care? Have they noticed?
Yes, people are now coming to us because we are fully accredited.
Okay.
I think because it shows really, I mean, the assessment process itself shows that the quality of the program is of a high standard, and those who are wanting to become life coaches, or from what we've seen, is they're very passionate about what they do, and they want to be trained, and they want to ensure that they're being trained correctly so that they can go out there and really make an impact. And I think that's where the confidence and the competence comes in. Knowing that a program is accredited shows a level of confidence and competence that's coming through the training program.
Yeah, well, I'm delighted to hear that, obviously. But I think it also reinforces why these little promo videos are important, because students are increasingly sophisticated and doing their due diligence about which is the right program for me, where am I going to spend my money, and they want to be aligned with the energy and the philosophy of the training provider, so it makes sense.
Very much so, yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about the program, if you would. You know, if I sign up for the course, how is it delivered and over what period of time, please, and what would I be doing?
Oh gosh, there's so much. There's so much within the program. We decided to create a level 6 program because we wanted somebody to have the experiential learning in terms of meeting that kind of minimum 60 hours clinical practice of coaching, and also have the background, the knowledge and understanding of coaching. So our program itself actually can last up to 12 months. So we have 6 months of training where we cover some core modules. So we've ensured within our coaching program that we're covering the core capabilities of coaching. That's our module 1. And then each module builds upon the next. And that journey takes 6 months for us to take somebody through the training, because there is an online training portal that people do within their own time. Then they come together every couple of weeks and they receive some live training plus practice, so they're getting to practice the skills of each other, and then they'll go away and practice on other people and provide case studies to us that we then go through. So that whole journey takes 6 months, and we take somebody through from starting with those core capabilities, the 10 capabilities of coaching, looking at standards and ethics and legal requirements, etc., contracting and such. And then we move into the beautiful journey of clarity coaching, because for us, everything starts with clarity. And when we can help somebody get really clear on where they are right now, where they want to be, but then what's getting in the way of these two bridging together, we've got a great foundation then to really work with somebody and helping them go the whole 360, which is the name. So from clarity coaching, we then start looking at how do we support somebody with belief systems that are holding them back. So that's our breakthrough belief systems module. And we work with limiting beliefs, right from what are they, how do they impact people, where do they stem from, right the way through to what can you do as a coach to support somebody, so that we can start to bridge the gap between where somebody is and where they want to be. So that's how our core program. What comes off there then is the holistic modules. So our holistic modules, and I've written them down here, we have mindful meditation, and then we have we start talking about chakras and chakra balancing and how working with energy can support us and our coachees. And then we take that through then to bring in some gorgeous law of attraction work. And then we actually have a healing modality in our final module. So for our training, we cover the core for us, the core capabilities of coaching, you know, the standard framework, how to coach, how to work with belief systems. And then we bring in the holistic element. And then at the end, we have this healing element as well. So we wanted to give our trainees we call it a bag full of tools, so that when they're working with their people and making a difference, they've got this bag of tools that they're able to bring to the table in an intuitive way, so that they're supporting their own coachees as they go through.
It kind of reminds me of, sorry, I was just going to say, it kind of reminds me of a pick and mix. You know, what is it that I need to take out of my toolkit to help my client in this particular moment?
Exactly that, yeah. And so that's what we wanted to create within it, is give our trainees enough knowledge and skills that when they're actually engaging in coaching, they've got this bag that they can actually go, okay, maybe this is going to support this person here, or lead them to maybe a video in between sessions on breathing exercises, for example, or understanding the mindset, or understanding how to calm down the nervous system. So we've kind of given a lot, we provided a lot within our training program, and that's why we have 6 months of training, because there's a lot for us to cover. But again, we didn't want to just teach on what we know, we wanted to give them the opportunity to practice everything that they're learning, and that's where our approach has quite a blended approach to it, where we've got the self-study, the live training, and then the live practice sessions as well, with case studies going on in their own time too.
Okay. And do we get together at any stage, in person or on Zoom, or is it all distance learning?
We get together, well, for example, our diary for 2023, our next live training starts in March, and more or less, give or take, every second week, every second Saturday is where we've actually scheduled in live Zoom training for the trainees to come together and learn together and practice together, build relationships together, which they tend to then take away and support each other again away from Joe and I, which is brilliant.
Because I think having a study buddy group is quite important, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, we find they help each other and end up being practice case studies for each other, and yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
really good.
So I know that your course has also got the business element. So that's another reason it's a 360. It's not just like we've trained you in the coaching skills and then we spew you out and off you go, you're a coach. But for a lot of coaches, it's like, oh wow, what do I do now? How do you help them grow their business and avoid that trap for a lot of coaches, which is they've got a very expensive hobby because they don't know how to turn it into business.
Yeah, and that was one of the issues Joe and I had when we first became coaches, was what do I do now? How do I make something of this? So we support, so the first 6 months is really about the skill set, the knowledge and the skills in coaching. Then the next 3 months is all about, let's start to build your knowledge, understanding in actually being able to turn this into a business. So right the way through, so for 12, let me go back. So for 12 months, actually, from the beginning until the whole 12 months, people who work with us gain access to our business growth support membership group. Because for some people, they're ready to get started as soon as they start working with us. And for some people, they want to wait a little bit longer. So we do give them access to business support from the beginning via our membership group. They get complimentary access to that for 12 months. But then once they've gone through their training with us, we then spend 3 months delivering, again, with back office training for them, and then live training via Zooms. We cover the steps of how to set up your business, how to run workshops as a way to launch your business. We cover the essential things like understanding your ideal client, understanding how to present yourself, who are you, who do you help, how do you help them. We discuss with them how to start networking, how to start building an audience, right the way through to let's start now creating your program, your package that you want to take out to the marketplace. And then we also cover pricing and how to actually have those. We don't call them sales conversations, we call them service conversations, but it's about talking with people about what you do and how you can help others and start generating money into business.
Yeah, I like the fact that you call them service conversations, because as we know with International Coaching Week in 2023, the philosophy is around growing your business through how can I be of service today. So it's a very subtle twist on a popular theme of how do I grow my business, but it has a much better energy around it. So I like that. Okay, so you say your next intake is March.
Yes, and we have 4 people already joining us, which is super exciting. Yeah, so the next intake starts now. We're always intaking, but the live training starts in March.
Okay, all right, great. So what's the website? I mean, obviously people can find you on the international directory, the IAPC&M, but what is your own website? Where can they find you, Lisa, to book a special place on your next training?
So they can find us 2 ways. They can find our website, which is Becoming 360, and it's on a site called Membervol. We're currently having our own website built. However, people can also go over to my website, McMurtry.com, and up at the top of my website, you will see Advanced Life Coach Training, and that will take people onto a landing page which talks more about who we are, what we do, what the program's all about, and there's a button where they can contact us, booking a call with me to discuss things further. So that's the way to find us right now whilst we get our own website built for the program.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And any future students who come to the IAPC&M and say, I want to know more, having read the directory profile, now I've got a video for YouTube that I can say, go and look at the video. I've met Lisa in person, well, on Zoom, and you can find out more about her philosophy. So thank you for sharing, Lisa. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you.